Hello there. This is Jack Blackburn,
I'm Koito Kusunoki.
and we're doing another video for you, actually three videos. And today we're going to give you some helpful information. Some of you may be professional people, so it'll be helpful for you, but some of you are just ordinary people. What we want to do is give you some easy ways to help your friends and your relatives feel better in places where they have tight, uncomfortable muscles in their body. What we're going to do is we're going to start with just showing you a little about tight muscles. What can happen to your mother or your father or whatever, your relatives' areas where they have tight muscles. And it's very, very easy for you to do. It's almost nothing at all. Technically, it's called positional release. And what we're going to do is we're going to find where the tight muscle is, and then we're going to just help our relative, help our friend, release the muscle. So first thing we're going to do is very, very simple demonstration. We're going to actually use Koito's arm here, and what she's going to do is she's going to pretend like her biceps are working really, really hard. So she's got a tight muscle here, and she's also got some tight muscles up here in her shoulder. The first thing I'm going to do is, now I'm holding her arm so she's able to make the tight muscle. I'm going to keep holding her arm, but what I'm going to do is very gently place my fingers on, this is the bicep muscle here. I'm going to have Koito feel right where my fingers are. I'm going to have her breathe in right here with her breath, and as she exhales, I'm just going to move my fingers towards her shoulder very slightly. And you can probably see something that's happening already. The muscle is softening. How much pressure am I using, Koito?
Tiny, tiny.
Tiny, tiny, very tiny. This is very, very easy, you guys. So here she is once again. She's pulling against me. You can see the tight muscle. And then all I do is just very gently, I just put a couple fingers on the muscle and take it in the direction of the shoulder. And it's hard for her now to keep that muscle strong. Am I right, Koito? Yeah, she's trying really hard, but the more harder she moves, harder she pulls, I use almost no pressure at all. So I'm going to do the same thing here. We're going to now use these are called the deltoid muscles in the shoulder. I'm going to tap these muscles. We're going to have Koito, once again, use those muscles along with the biceps here to pull her arm. And these muscles are tight, and all I'm doing is the same thing. I'm just giving those muscles a little bit of help. And what's happening, Koito?
Oh.
Come on, tell the truth.
It's kind of weakening.
She's weakening.
I'm weakening.
That's exactly right. So what's happening is, even with this very, very little support, the muscles relax. So let's say one more thing. Let's say she has some tight muscles in her forearm here, these would be the muscles that pull her wrist towards her elbow. So she can do that without me pulling on her at all. So she's going to pull her wrist towards her elbow. So what's happening is now these muscles in her forearm are going to get tight. Now hold it, Koito. There we go.
These
So now these muscles that come here, they're all tight, and you can try this on your friend or your relative. And now I'm tapping one of the tight muscles. I don't have to tap all of them. And then I'm once again just going to take it towards her elbow. And all of a sudden the muscles are getting soft. What is happening? She's losing her strength. This is really great if you got arm wrestling, you guys. You can cheat by doing this to the person who's arm wrestling. So that's the first demonstration. And basically what's happening is all you're doing is finding a way to help the muscle do what it's already doing. I'm using very little pressure, just a couple of fingers. I make sure that I'm on the muscle that's tight, and then I just very gently compress. towards the elbow or towards the shoulder in this case. So that's the first step. Anything you want to say about getting weak, Koito?
No comment.
No comment, but she was really getting weak. She couldn't keep her strength there. Yeah. So we're going to do this with some other muscles that are a little more obvious and a little bit more characteristic. Many people have tight muscles in the other two areas that we're working on. So